Hey everyone, Theo here. Today I'm reviewing the Huion PW550 pen versus the Huion PW550S pen. First of all, disclaimer, this is a review sample provided by Huion, and this PW550S pen is mine, and this was included with my purchase of the Huion Canvas Studio 16 tablet. If you have not watched my review for this tablet, the link is in the video description below. The price for the standard PW550 pen is US dollars $49.99, and for the slim version, it's $59.99. If you have either one of these pens, I don't think it's necessary to buy another pen because they have identical performance. The main difference obviously is the design. So the standard version has a thicker body, has a thicker diameter, whereas the slim pen is slimmer. And the thicker pen has this rubber grip or silicone grip, whereas for the slim version, it's this matte textured plastic grip. In the box, there is the quick start guide, a nib remover, the pen, 5 replacement plastic nibs are included together with 5 felt nibs. So the plastic nibs will be smooth on the drawing surface, and for the felt nibs they will give you this more textured, tactile drawing experience. Shown on the screen right now are the list of Huion products, the pen displays and pen computers that are compatible with these two pens at the time of making this review. This is a good looking pen with solid build quality. It's comfortable to hold for drawing for long periods of time, and it has a nice weight to it. The two side buttons are customizable and they have firm clicking feedback. The pen tip is firm, so it has very minimal or no movement at all. These two pens use the Huion PenTech 3 Plus technology, so the pens support tilt and slightly over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. Initial activation force is minimal. That's to say that the pens are very sensitive. The pens are not powered by battery, and no pairing is required to use the pen with the pen displays. These two pens have almost the same length, so the main differences with design comes down to the diameter and the rubber grip versus the textured plastic grip. Now both pens are very comfortable to hold and for use for long periods of time. So this is how thin the slim pen is compared to the Apple Pencil, which is slightly thinner. So how can you tell whether the pen performance is good? For me, I will look out for this. See whether the pens can draw thin lines and thick lines, and go back to drawing very thin lines after you draw the thick lines. Not all pens advertised with 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity can draw those really thin lines again after drawing thick lines. So this pen can, and hence this pen is a very sensitive pen. The challenge really comes down to whether the pen can detect those minor changes in variance of pressure when you are applying very light pressure. And this pen is able to do that. And I can see the lines are able to taper quite smoothly, quite naturally. The felt tip provides nice texture when drawing on the surface, but it's still on the smoother side. But it's definitely not as smooth compared to the plastic tip. One thing I like about the felt nib is the tapping sound is dampened. Cursor tracking seems to be quite accurate right up to the extreme edge of the display. Right now I'm holding the pen vertically, and when I tilt the pen at a much lower angle, I don't see the cursor straying away from the pen tip. So this is good. These are some comic panels I drew with the pen, and while drawing I did not experience any issues or anything out of the ordinary. So the performance of this pen is very predictable, very consistent, and this pen is definitely good enough for creating professional manga or comics. I don't actually have any negative thing to say about this pen, maybe except the rubber grip can attract dust more easily compared to the plastic surface grip. But other than that, It's a good looking pen, it works well, and is reasonably priced at $49 US. The main thing you should take note of is to check the pen displays that are compatible with the pens before you buy the pens. And if you are interested to buy the pens, consider using the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below to support my YouTube channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye!